Howdy y'all, my name is ChucklesTC and welcome back to my retro college career mode where today, after a win last episode, we go on to take Marist. Still no new uniforms, they're 1 and 2 overall, we're 1 and 2 overall, so hop into it. Plan on getting new uniforms next episode, but you know, I'll say I will, but I won't still. So we throw an interception on our first pass of the game, and Marist will instantly score. So we need to just play perfect the rest of the game. No stupid passes like that. Van Noy on the return. He'll get it up to the 26-yard line. "12 yards there by Walker. Gets us a first down. Now Dieter will get us 17 yards inside Marist territory. McLeod making people miss, gets 14 yards. And Dieter will get 21 yards there, getting us down inside the red zone. Now McLeod will continue his touchdown streak, getting a 10-yard receiving touchdown. And Bognu will kick it in for the PAT. Marist scores again, leaving us with 16 seconds left in the first quarter. We are going to waste out the rest of the clock in the first quarter. Or in the half, probably. Not sure why I did that. Because, yeah, that leads to a bad return. I think it's just more yardage, though, to work out the clock. So we go here to Fisk on the ground. He'll get a stiff arm and a 1-yard gain. Five yards there by Fisk. Ends off the first quarter. We trail 14-7. 12 yards there by Dieter is the gain. Now to McLeod, who fumbles, and we'll turn the ball over. That is his second fumble in 2 games where he's played really good. And now Marist takes a 21-7 lead. We're not out of it. But we can't keep having mistakes like that. That's our second turnover of the game. We need to score to end off the first half. We're going to be trailing by 2 possessions for most of the game. See if we can work some magic. It's going to be an onside kick or a defensive stop. And I don't know if our defense can make a stop. I know they could technically because they exist. Inside Marist territory already now. We'll go to McLeod but miss him. And back to McLeod. He'll get a really good gain of 20 yards, but going down out of bounds. 9 yards there by Dieter, who is our better receiver, but McLeod has been going off. And he hasn't ever really had a fumble issue. Five yards there by Fisk. And I'll throw it up to Walker, who gets in for a 6-yard receiving touchdown. And we'll kick the PAT. If we were only trailing by like 3 points, yeah, we would try going for 2, but it doesn't work here. Marist takes a 28-14 lead. Out of bounds there. And it'll be another interception that ends off the game. Or all but ends off the game. We trail by 20 points now. "19 yards there by McLeod. I don't have McLeod in those one-on-ones. I can usually trust him. Now on 3rd and 10, we're going to fire this one to Dieter. He catches it, gets us 11 yards in the first down. But not the showing that we wanted in our first conference matchup. 14 yards there by Dieter. Bring us to the final play of the third quarter where we'll Hook up McLeod, getting a 14-yard gain inside the red zone now. It's into the fourth quarter. Shoot this one to McLeod, and he'll get an 11-yard gain. Now we hand it off to Fisk, who's going to lose about half a yard. Now back to Fisk on the ground. He'll gain that half a yard back. He'll get in for a 2-yard rushing touchdown now. We'll kick the PAT to narrow their lead to 34-21. We're going to try the onside kick, but Marist recovers. They'll score. They lead 40-21. The issue is when we lose big. I want to make a bowl game this season. I don't know if they have some in the FCS. But I want to get to a position where we would qualify if they had some. So a winning record. But starting off 1-3 is not the way to do that. 12 yards there by McLeod. We'll hand it off to Fisk, who fumbles, but McLeod recovers it. $15 yards there by Dieter. Now 16 yards by McLeod. $16 yards there by Dieter. We'll not call a timeout. We're just going to have to score on this final play. We'll have McLeod in the end zone for a 2-yard receiving touchdown. We'll kick the PAT, and it's good. We'll lose 40-28, and our tight end, Walker, has suffered an ankle injury. He'll be out for 2 games. We're going to defend Van Noy. Our defense just isn't playing at the level we need them to. As Dieter's already struggling with GPA, and Debo is going to be out next game. So thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe, and come back next episode where we take on Illinois State. Thank you all. Goodbye.